We're being joined live from our Abuja studios by our former Commissioner of Police, Mr. Emmanuel Ojukwu. Welcome to tonight's News at 10, Mr. Ojukwu. Now, this extrajudicial killing of Kolade Johnson is one too many, many would say. Why do you think the trend continues in spite of the outrage and condemnation that trails each incident?
Well, first of all, I think within the police force, both the high command and those being led, anytime a Nigerian goes down in the course of police activities, either by direct commission or an omission, the police is a minus to the image of the police, because the job of the police is to protect life and property. So when a life that is entrusted to their care is now brought down by the very officers that ought to protect such a life, it gives cause for concern, not only for the general public, but to the police high command itself. And that is why you can find the instant case, the police did not spare anybody, it has never spared anybody who goes outside of the rules of engagement to use firearms illegally in an unauthorized manner. So in this case, you find the officer, somebody has been found wanting following the all-alone trial, and they may be sent to court to face a murder charge if other processes are completed. So the threat is not systemic. These are individual deviances, and when they do occur, I know the police hit such people very hard in line with the law.
Now, the former Inspector General of Police, the immediate past Inspector General of Police, had made a move, had been directed actually by the Vice President to reform SARS in the light of a previous set of incidents. But then with the return of, with the appointment of a new Inspector General of Police, it appeared as if the status quo was then returned. What exactly is required for a change in that police unit?
That may not be exactly the case. Police reform is an ongoing process. Every police leadership assesses the conduct of the men under their watch. They know where to dot the I's and cross the T's and where to make necessary changes. Because the police is a public service. And the police gauges the temperature of the public. As a responsive organization, it ought to think out its policies, its operations and strategies to meet the yearnings and expectations of the people. It still lies with the police to prevent crime. It lies with the police to arrest offenders and prosecute them. But these things must be done in line with the code of conduct. So every police administration has to keep making changes to meet the needs, security needs, safety needs of the people, so as to make the police remain relevant and useful to society. So what is going on is an ongoing process, and IG will come, he will keep reforming, not just SARS, but the entire system. Mind you, issue of training is germane in the issue of SARS. Training, attitude, motivation, emotional intelligence, and general conduct, professionalism. All these trainings have to be done in police colleges. So a lot of funds are required to make these trainings go on. The police has already been created by Nigerians to serve them, but they must serve them in line with the law. They will not do so except they are properly trained. There is a training deficit in the police, and that has to be addressed by Nigerians, and I'm happy that the Senate is looking at it now. I believe they may increase police funding, which may affect positively the quality of training you have in police institutions.
Thank you very much, former Commissioner of Police, Mr. Emmanuel Ojukwu. Thank you very much for joining us on the News at 10 tonight. It was our pleasure to have you.